So I'm a little bit further away from you than normal. One of the challenges of using a fixed point camera, but I need to use this distance to show you guidance of walking pattern. So this is the third of the guidance films in the Solace garden. Again, a very beautiful afternoon, and understandably a little bit noisy in the surrounding gardens. Children playing and a little dog nearby. So I've made myself some chilled lapsang souchong tea for this afternoon. And I've introduced into the tea a little piece of pear, which has been poached in some citrus syrup. And it's a very nice addition to this afternoon tea drink. It really is very good. So in the first film, The Swings, we looked at how to open up the posture using the soft feeling in the joints and moving in those spaces. The second film, which was a little bit more challenging for most, I think, the standing practice, where we use that openness in the joints to develop a posture that is vital, full of life, full of potential, full of power, actually. And in this outing, using that openness in the joints and the quietness and stillness in the being of the body, and making a pattern, placing the feet very carefully, really feeling the ground, developing a sense of internal alignment. And I use the word internal alignment simply as a means of reminding myself that it's about the inside in the structure of the body that I'm interested in particular. So a parallel step, walking pattern to develop balance and strength in the action. The Swiss painter Paul Klee said about drawing that it was simply taking a line for a walk. And I like to think about that when I'm making my walking pattern, that I'm taking balance for a walk. So to make a stance, as before, parallel in the foot, soft in the posture, loosening, widening, feeling the ground in the center of the foot. Shifting the weight. So rather than turning, as we did with the swings, we're simply shifting from the midpoint to either the right or the left. Here I'm choosing the left, and I'm taking the ground in my left foot. This means that the right foot is relatively empty of weight. Feeling the alignment from the internal space of the hip to the back of the knee that brings the knee joint forward over the foot in the line of the foot. The right foot comes to the ankle, goes forward just a foot's length, places itself empty on the ground and in parallel to the reverse foot, and the weight moves forward, bringing the alignment in the forward foot side, my right side, hip through to the back of the knee in the line of the forward foot. So there are 3 constituent parts to the walking pattern. There's moving the foot through, there's placing it empty, and there's moving the weight through. Moving the foot through, placing it empty, and moving the weight through. And with the 3 constituents of the motion, a full breath. Breathing in, placing the empty foot, and breathing out as the weight comes forward into it. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And to finish, bringing the feet into the parallel and centering the weight between the 2. And that's the basis of the whole of the walking pattern, with the feet in parallel and the shifting of the weight and the marrying of the motion with the breath in the body. Internal awareness, internal alignment. So choosing my right foot, taking the ground under my right foot, bringing the left in, and then reversing. It's the same going back as it is going forward. Breathing in, moving the foot through, placing it empty, moving the weight back. And finishing again with the feet in parallel, in the same attitude as when we started. Parallel step, walking pattern, taking the balance for a walk. And you can use this centered walking to develop one of the 4 dignities of meditation: standing, which we looked at; sitting, which we haven't yet looked at; lying; and walking. So this step is gentle stepping, moving the whole of the weight in time and with balance through the space. Gives us the walking meditation pattern. And from it, the Tai Chi patterns emerge. Using their own stepping pattern. And this pattern too is derived from the original.